What is up today, guys? We're going to be talking about cursed energy. Yes, from Jujutsu Kaisen, the power system. It's very confusing. It can do a lot without doing anything. Let's get into it. So first off, cursed energy is a form of spiritual energy that leaks from humanity, or just humans, I guess, as a result of their negative emotions. Okay. Cool? You understand that? Nice. So, like I said, it's negative emotions. Cool. After time, it accumulates and ferments, becoming a cursed spirit. Cool. Yeah. Hold up. Anyway, so yeah, that's how cursed spirits are made. Small little thing. Could have made you short about that. It is utilized by sorcerers and cursed spirits alike to like shape it into jujutsu, I guess. Use it as fuel. They use it to use jujutsu. That's the best way I can explain it. Curses use it. Their energy is actually purple with black. And my editor's going to put a picture of their energy. The purple and black. It's cool. Most sorcerers have blue and black. Again, my editor's going to put a picture of that on screen because you gotta see it. It's aura, or just watch the show. Yeah. So that's basics. But now we're getting into non-basics. Ugh. So, non-sorcerers leak a lot of cursed energy because they're super, super negative. We already established that. So, but sorcerers are trained to control their cursed energy. Basically, like, use it resourcefully. They're trained to use any emotion as cursed energy, which is different than how it's normally made. So, any spark of emotion, they can turn into cursed energy with enough training. Cool. And then use it to shape or, fuel, shape, we don't know. It somehow turns into jujutsu. Anyway, so back to where I was. Yeah. So, fun fact, it's kind of random, my ADHD kicking in. If the whole world consisted of cursed sorcerers, there would be no cursed spirits. Because cursed sorcerers do not leak enough cursed energy to make them. Cool little fact. So cool. Now we're going to get to practical use of cursed energy instead of what it is. So cursed energy can be used to enhance your body, like pop, pop, make my punches more, block, stuff like that. So you can use it to take more blows, do more damage, or other just stuff to do more damage or protect yourself. It's really cool. Yeah. It can be used to activate talismans. Yeah. So even if you don't have the ability to use jujutsu yet, like you're not skilled enough with cursed energy. Sorry, that is, Jimmy, get over there! Jax, Jesus. Anyway. Okay. So like I was saying earlier, it is said that cursed energy is, like, the properties of cursed energy, forget what I was just saying, ADHD kicks in. The properties of cursed energy vary from person to person. And it is stated sometimes, it's not 100% clear, but people think it's got a connection to the human brain, and it is just shrouded in mystery, because we don't know where cursed energy comes from. Well, obviously we do. We know it comes from emotion, negative emotions, and just emotions in general. But how come our emotions make cursed energy? Are they doing it right now in real life? Do we just not have anyone who can sense it? I'm joking. Don't send phone at me! Ah! Anyway, so yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's got various uses. It's useful, even if you can't shape it into jujutsu. Or use it to fuel jujutsu. It's shrouded in mystery how it does that. But, yeah, it's amazing stuff. It's like chakra. It's got so many uses without even being used in its main use, which is making jujitsu, which I find pretty damn cool. Cursed energy perception is a completely different topic on the same shit. Sorry about that swear. Shh, that's our secret. But, yes. So, cursed energy perception. I'm going to include it in this video, or else it would be a 5-minute long video. Yeah, I could do that. I could. Or I could just, explain almost everything connected with cursed energy. So, okay. So, this refers, well, you probably know, but it refers to the ability all humans with above average levels of cursed energy. So, like, if my, cursed energy is, here, and yours is, that, you will be able to see cursed energy, and cursed spirits, sense them. Okay, so this is why some humans, quite a lot, become sorcerers, because they have average cursed energy for a human. Or, I guess a normal human, because we're all humans, except, unless you're a curse. Then you're not a human. Yeah! You get what I mean. So, anyway. So, and, and also, fun fact, I did not know this. Jiu-jitsu, I should have expected this. Jiu-jitsu is also invisible. So, you summoning rabbit Shikigami for intel, people won't be able to see that unless they're a sorcerer. Or can see curses. So they may not be a sorcerer. Anyway, so they can't see that. So normal people who cannot see curses or perceive cursed energy could be spied on very easily with the 10 Shadows technique or similar techniques that summon small creatures to follow people, which are called Shikigami. Jeremy, stop whispering in my ear, dude. Sorry, that's Jeremy. He does his own thing. Stop banging on my wall, Jeremy. I've gotten lots of noise complaints. Anyway, yeah. So, sense, see, hear. Well, I guess you can hear curses with, most curses actually don't talk. Only only above 2nd grade they can talk. I think. So that is the minimum requirement needed to become a JJK curse sorcerer. Cool. So now you know where Jiu-Jitsu comes from, kinda. Or what it's made out of, more accurately. You know its basics. Time to finish off perception. There's not very much more here. But there's something cool coming up that is kind of related to perception, I guess. So I have it in this section of my script. Yes, I use scripts, because there is a lot on cursed energy in. Holy moly, would I be not memorizing all of this without it. Cool. Let's get into it. So, yeah. So, they can actually get... So, if you're under average cursed energy, if you're here and you need to be, here to see curses, you're probably, you're there and you need to be here to see curses, and your life is in danger. You're in dread, I would assume, unless you're a weirdo. You're probably scared you're going to die, unless you're a freak, because... I know some people who like the feeling of death. They don't like death. They just like how it feels. Yeah, kind of weird. So, anyway, those feelings can push you up to here, or, just at the level. So you can be able to see curses if you weren't able to before. So, yeah. Cool, right? Yeah. Yeah. They're kind of like ghosts that can tickle your toes when you sleep. Okay, let's get back to what we're doing. So, Sorcerer's strength is yeah. Okay, so normally the Sorcerer's strength is, or a curse is genuinely assessed by the levels of cursed energy. So, if you're weak right now, but you have cursed energy that's it's so big it's not even in the camera. That type of cursed energy, they're going to give you a very high grade because of the potential power you can get. So, if you're if I had this much, I'd get a lower grade because my cursed energy may not go up. But if you had this much cursed energy. A lot more than me. You'll get a higher grade immediately. We don't really know how they sense cursed energy, right? My friends, it comes down to cursed energy perception. Yes, cursed energy perception allows you to sense your opponent's cursed energy levels. Let's go, shebang-lang. So, yeah. So, strong cursed energy can result in physical pressure that instills fear into those who sense it. So, you get aura if you have a lot of cursed energy. I'm not even kidding you. When I was doing research for this video, I did not know about this, but I did research on this video because I don't want to misinform. Holy crud nuggets. You have aura. If you have enough cursed energy, you have aura. People will bow down to you if you have enough cursed energy. They'll just feel the negative, like the aura. I guess, like, maybe negativity? Ooh. Shiny. Anyway. Hold up, guys. Technical difficulties. I mean, I guess this is a little bit behind the scenes for you guys. So, yeah. Cursed energy perception. Oh, you can see curses. Yeah, check. Boom, bada bing. You can now be a sorcerer. Oh, what else can you do? Oh, you can have aura. What the hell? Why can't I be in JJK? I need aura. Desperately, my aura is at maximum capacity. Sorry, guys, that's a little bit cringy. So yeah, you get aura that instills fear into those who are near you. If you have enough cursed energy, like you have to have like Gojo levels cursed energy. And if you don't know who Gojo is, get off this video. You don't deserve that. Watch the anime. So, okay. It can be used against you as well. You know, I said you have aura? Yeah, no. That aura can be redirected. You can lose aura. Okay. So, that aura, that intimidation, can also be sensed by your opponent in battle. Your opponent in battle can sense your emotional state. So they can be like, oh shit, his cursed energy's going up, 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 up. He's about to go Super Saiyan on my booty cheeks. I need to run. Or they can be like, oh, he's almost out of cursed energy. Let's jump him. So they can even check, I forgot to mention this, they can sense your cursed energy level you have left. Unlike chakra, if you run out of cursed energy, you just can't use any more moves. If you run out of chakra, you die. I'll have a whole video explain chakra, don't worry. But, yeah. So you can use it to kind of read your opponent's moves. You can use it as a mood ring as well for fellow sorcerers. You enter a room, oh, no. Daryl's angry. I can feel it in his cursed energy. I'm not going to talk to him. Simple. Cool. I would use that every dang day. So cursed energy can backfire when faced with a fighter in a specific case, like they're super physical, they don't need cursed energy to beat you up kind of person. Like they're a bodybuilder already without increasing their strength with cursed energy. This isn't going to help you. You're just going to get smacked. I mean, you may be able to be like, right hook's coming this way. Dodge. Or like, dodge. 2018 memes, boys. Bring them back. Anyway, you can just dodge and weave. But it may backfire on you because they might not even need to activate it to hurt you. So, yeah, you need to know when to try and be like, yep, I'm gonna use it to track this. Yeah. Cool. So, yeah. And, so fighters with low cursed energy are unpredictable to enemy sorcerers sometimes because, again, their cursed energy is super unpredictable because they're not really using it. So it's not really emotion-based, which is crazy. Okay, so another thing, observing how cursed energy fluctuates as someone fights is an effective way of judging someone's overall cursed energy. Yes, this is important to note. You can immediately see how strong someone is by just observing them. Yes, scary. That's why you never want someone coming in after your main fight, because they might be able to find out your patterns. Yeah. So you can also notice, again, I'm just going to go over this again, you can notice how big someone's cursed energy pool is and, like, where they are. So that's really dang cool, but this is getting to, you have to be insanely good at cursed energy perception, but it's still cursed energy perception. Yeah. So there is ways to refill your cursed energy faster than normal, such as techniques, talismans, tokens, stuff like that. Cool. Otherwise, it might take a few minutes. Okay, we're going into a new thing now. It is no longer going to be perception. I mean, you might still count. Holy crud nuggets, 16 minutes. Holy nuggets. Anyway, so, Jujutsu leaves residuals. This is very simple. You can see residuals. So, like, when Mahito was at the theater, they could see Mahito's footprints, kinda, but in an invisible way. So, yeah, you can use them to track people. So, yeah, cursed energy leaves residuals. So, but, downside to this is you also leave residuals. So, it can be used against you. Yeah, it can be used like your sick burn against your mother. Against you. She will just use it against you or hold it against you. Sick burns never work good against your parents' children. Don't try. So yeah. But most skilled curses and sorcerers alike are actually able to kind of hide their residuals. So, yeah, low-level curses you'll be able to track. Not so much high-level ones. Unless you have a tracking technique, because obviously those exist. Cursed energy manipulation is our next topic. I do believe this is going to be our longest topic. So, this is the ability to control the flow of one's cursed energy and channel it to carry out certain functions. So, yeah. So, it makes you way stronger. Okay. So, Yuji Itadori, before using cursed energy manipulation, which is different than cursed manipulation, has Divergent Fist. Punch once, the cursed energy punches again stronger. After using cursed energy manipulation to understand his cursed energy flow, which is like a circulatory system in hundreds of ways, and like, it's said to come from the stomach too. Small fact. Anyway, he got rid of his dynamic punches. They got more They got more powerful. They did not, well, he could, when he wanted to, have a secondary punch. Whereas now, he can choose to. But that's the gist of it. I gotta tell you the functions it can do, though, other than Divergent Fist. Becoming no longer Divergent Fist. On command. Yeah, so this is actually your first step to getting a level up, because you'll just get more powerful, obviously, because you understand your cursed energy, which can come in contact, giving you another technique. Yeah, so this is a world of defense between being able to sense Jujutsu and being able to use it. So, yeah, I'm just trying to rack this big old brain and check these dang noted notes to see what I need to add. Because, like, I take notes on the video. This is not a script. It just tells me key points I should memorize. Because there's a lot of cursed energy stuff. Yes. Cursed energy circulation. This picture right here is what I'm talking about. Proper control over one's emotions is key to channeling cursed energy, and every Jujutsu sorcerer is trained to do this. It's like the second buff you can get, or maybe you get before the first one. These are just buffs everybody can get with very, well, maybe not very little training, but some training. Yep. this is actually why they leak much less. I did kind of touch on them getting trained in specific ways to leak less cursed energy, but this is exactly what they're doing. It's part of cursed energy manipulation. So, cursed energy, when applied to physical attacks, can be as useful as a cursed technique if you are already physically strong or just really well placed with that cursed energy kick to the ball sack. Will definitely be more powerful than certain cursed techniques. Yeah. Yeah. So you can also apply cursed energy to a sword, or like a stick, a bat, really anything. I did not explain this earlier. Probably should have. So you can also slowly turn a normal sword into a cursed tool by slowly applying cursed energy to it. If you put too much, it will shatter. Put too little, just won't get the buff of being a cursed tool, which is actually able to hurt curses. So cursed energy can carry a special property. Now we've seen two characters with this. I forget their names. Forgive me. This should have been in my notes. It's not in them. So one of their names is Hikari. You say it's similar to that. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong, but it's something similar to that. His cursed energy feels like sandpaper on contact with an opponent, like punch. Yeah, now it feels like you got punched as well as get some sandpaper. There's another person, Koshimo? So I do have their names right down. Yeah, it's like Hijimi Kashima. His cursed energy is electric. Like, it feels like electricity. It doesn't, like, it won't, I don't think. It's not really stated. We don't really think it'll, like, shock you and, like, kill you. It will shock you, but we don't think it's, like, actually shocking you kind of situation. Although most people with extreme amounts of cursed energy can negate or just completely ignore these effects, which we do see from Hikari versus Koshimo, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but we see it from someone. We see it from Hikari and Koshino, if I'm correct, from Hikari's domain expansion, giving almost infinite cursed energy. So Black Flash is a phenomenon in Jiu-Jitsu where a spiritual distortion is born as a result of the application of cursed energy within a, holy crud, that's a small number, 0.00001 seconds of a physical hit. Holy. The distortion causes cursed energy to flash black, increasing the destructive power of the impact by the power of 2.5. This is no scarier than you would think. It is super scary. It is terrifying, stronger than some techniques. But you get an advanced understanding of cursed energy, and you become in the flow state, is what it's called. And this just allows you to hit Black Flashes more while you're in that state. I don't exactly know how long the state lasts. I couldn't find any information on it. So, positive energy is our last topic. This is going to be a longer video. I knew it. So, cursed energy is born from negativity. So, humans' flesh can never be regenerated from it, even if it can be reinforced by it. It cannot be regenerated. So, if you got cut, you can reinforce that cut so it doesn't get worse, but you can't really heal it. By multiplying negative energy together, so negative times negative, if you're in grade 8 in Canada, you will know this. Creates positive. Positive energy can be created this way. And it can only be done using reverse curse technique, which is reverse engineering cursed energy. So what it does, which requires extremely complex and sophisticated cursed energy control. And you can heal yourself if it was not very clear from what I was just rambling about. So, really, the only cool thing about positive energy is two things. If your technique's compatible with it, you can get a reverse of what it does. So, like, Gojo's technique Infinity has the blue. Cool. Blue. It has also red. You know this, right? That is actually the reverse of blue. The positive energy version of blue. So, that's just reversing it. Giving you the inverse of your technique's move. Giving you a reverse curse technique. Cool. Also, you instantly get to heal with positive energy. Positive energy can also be used to instantly exercise curses because they're made up of negative energy. So if you use positive cursed energy, like the Executioner Blade on Mahoraga, that curse is going to be no more. Sukuna is not a curse, so that's why he took damage, but he did not get one tapped. Wait, does he ever even get stabbed in this fight? I don't know. That is all, folks. See ya.